A just transition, putting communities at the heart of the transition to net zero. The climate crisis currently poses numerous threats to communities across the world. However, alongside the clear challenges, a just transition to a greener society offers the opportunity to reshape local areas in a way that improves health and well-being and tackles inequality. Just transition is a broad term that's understood in many different ways. Fundamentally, however, a just transition would ensure environmental sustainability as well as decent work, social inclusion, and poverty eradication. At its heart, a just transition requires us to leave no one behind. Across the world, communities are collectively addressing the climate crisis, with local people coming together to create shared low-carbon assets such as community-owned renewable energy initiatives, community land trusts, affordable low-carbon homes, and local food cooperatives. While mainstream climate narratives have largely focused on reducing emissions as fast as possible, for many of those working in community-led initiatives, emissions reduction is often a co-benefit, with a just transition sitting at the heart of environmental action. With the impact of climate change becoming increasingly evident with every passing year, going forward it's important to recognise that communities are faced with transitioning on three fronts. Firstly, to the direct environmental impacts as well as the indirect political, economic and social impacts of the climate crisis. Secondly, to the impacts that will arise from the economic transition in response to the climate crisis. And finally, to the changes required in neighbourhoods and to lifestyles to meet these challenges. With this in mind, for communities to adapt and thrive in a climate-changing world, the next phase of decarbonisation needs to put questions of resilience, justice and agency at its heart. 60% of the emissions reductions required to achieve net zero will need to come from societal change, meaning that the next phase of decarbonisation is set to have a much more tangible impact on people's everyday lives. As centres of local democracy and service provision, local authorities play a key role in embedding resilience, justice and agency into the next phase of the transition. Working with communities to ensure a just transition to net zero can often be the most effective focus for action when seeking to establish new norms, change behaviours and promote awareness and understanding of climate issues. Local governments can play a key role in fostering community action by building effective partnerships and networks with local organisations, improving community engagement through ongoing deliberation processes, supporting community ownership, and developing innovative funding streams for place-based initiatives. To find out more about the Just Transition and explore best practice case studies, click on the link in the video description or visit our website at lgiu.org.